people notice you more when you have a book. I wish it weren't that way, because a lot of people are doing really excellent things, but they don't have a book. And so I've noticed the world shifted once I had books to sign, and so who knows what the next step will be as a result of that. But I'm really, really eager to take lyric writing to the next step. I'd love to write another opera. I've written 3 operas for Houston, the Grand Opera. They were children's operas meant to be performed for children. And they were hilariously funny. It was a fun process. I loved doing it. It was like writing Shrek, you know, having jokes that the kids will laugh at, but also jokes sophisticated enough, or on, you know, double entendre jokes that the adults in the audience would laugh at too. That was really fun. But I'd like to write what I would call a big boy opera, a main stage opera. I think that'd be really fun. So I put that out into the universe. Another next step is this piece called The Sacred Veil, which I wrote about my grief process and about Julie's death, and the aftermath of that. That work will be important, I think. It will speak to many people, and I'll end up getting asked to speak about grief and about my experience as an artist processing the darker side of emotion. I think our society does not do grief well. We don't know how to do it. And so if I could, as a creator, as a creative person, if I could help that process in any way, then that would be a great honor, and it would be a way to honor Julie's memory as well. And so I think that's going to be a big thing. I've already been contacted by hospital organizations to have me come and speak to their oncology staff. You know, have a poet come to speak to your oncology staff for one of their in-service things. So, I mean, that's the kind of outside-the-box thinking. I'm an outside-of-the-box person. You called me a polymath earlier, right? I do all sorts of things, and what I'd love to find is that grand synthesis thing where I get to do all the things that I do. And that's why this reading here today is sort of like that. I've got my colleagues in the history department. I've got lyric stuff, an Irish song that I sang. You know, all the different layers and circles of my life are all sort of beginning to intertwine, and that can be confusing and terrifying and wondrous and magical all at the same time. So I have no idea what's next. I really don't. Yes, sir.